Hello good people, welcome to our channel. We appreciate you coming here, and today we are going to have this pattern here that looks like this. It's a crochet pattern, and this pattern is one of those old patterns that are for all seasons. They're always good. Also looks like this in a different color. And this is what we are going to do for today's tutorial. So let's start. So with this pattern, you have to cast on the multiples of 3 being this here at the beginning of it here. You have to have 2. These are for the edges here, but then you have to have 3 of these posts, 3 in between, 3 in between, 3 in between, and that's all that you are needed to make sure you have here at the base row. And I have done that part, the first one here. I like starting it this way. Well, I have just made this, and now we are going to continue on the second row here. We are going to put these bunches of posts on top of the base one here. And for this, we are going to start by crocheting 2 of the posts here, and we are using, by the way, we are going to use double crochet posts for all of this project. So I made the first one here after I finished the first row. To go to the second row, I have to put a post here. Of course, we put that for the edge, and now for this one we are going to put 2 double crochet here at the beginning. Now to lay the pattern in between this, you can put 3, you can put 4, like now here I put 4. On the other side, and the other one here, I had 3. To show you, you can make it light by making 3 posts, and then you can even make it better if you want it thicker by making 4 at the same spot. Now we are going to make 4 like this one here, because I'm also using this yarn that is rather thicker than the other one. So from these 2 posts here that are supposed to be for the for the edge, we chain 1, and then come here down and count from the last one here that we have used. We are going to count 1, 2, 3, and from there we are going to place these 4 posts here, the 4 double crochet posts in one place like that, and then we chain 1. In between we always chain 1 for this one, and then we count another 1, 2, 3 bunch, and we are going here for another 4. We said we are going to do 4 here. Sorry, let's do 4. Those were 3. Now we are going to make 1 here to make them 4. Good. Then we chain 1, and then we count 1, 2, 3, and we come here and we make another 4 double crochet posts here in one place like that. And then chain 1 in between, 1, 2, 3, again you put another 4 double crochet posts here. We chain 1 in between, and then 1, 2, 3, and we make this here. Now at the end here, because this is the end, we just have to jump these 3 here and then come to the finishing ones, the finishing 2 posts here for the edge, and let's make these 2 here. Oops. Let's try to make it somewhere here. Yeah. So that we have 2 here. We have 2 at the end, just like we have 2 here. So now it doesn't matter how long your base is, how long your project is going to be. At the end you have to have 2 posts here and 2 here for the edge. In between here is just 4, 4, 4 or 3, whatever you have decided on. And here in between is just 3 posts. That's a good distance that will match with the ongoing there. And so here at the end we chain 1, 2, 3 for this one, and we turn our work, and then we come here for this second, and we put another double crochet there. Now there are 2. They are always going to be 2 or 1. Now this is where this pattern confuses people, because sometimes they make, and if you are not careful, if you're not very careful, you are going to miss this straight line here. You have to make it straight, and the other here, they have to be equal. It has to be well equal. So now the trick is with this pattern, after you have made 2 here like this, when you're coming back, after 2, you made 2 and then 3 here. So you are coming back and making another at this spot here. So when you're making this spot here, you're putting something here, this line has to end with 1, not 2. And that is what we are going to see how it goes. Well, here we are. You just yarn over and come straight here with 1 post, not 2. And now make your 3 or 4 double crochets here, like that, like that, like that. And that is the trick about it all. When you have 2 here, you always will have to skip either one of these 4, just like we have here. And when you end with 1, or you're repeating, and you have to fill this gap here, then you start with 1, not 2, so that you fill the gap here. And you'll see why. Well, we come and fill this. In between this pattern here, the body itself has no problem. You just go from a bunch of 4 you to the other. In between here, if you choose, and again you can choose to chain 1 or 2, depending on how wide you want your pattern to be spread. Yeah, that's how you do. You chain 1, and now you see here go to get this right. You have started with these 3. The first line here, you made 3 or 10 or whatever. The number you made of this here will remain constantly. That is what you are going to be making in every row. So we have 3 here, and here now we have 3. That tells you that here you are not going to put another one here. At this space of this line here, this row here, you have already paid. Now you are going to finish here because we have already 3. That's how it will always be going. Like when you count here, it will tell you, you see, we started with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The second row here has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The third one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and continuing. That's why it has to stay at the same place with the line. It has to be equal that way. So here we have already 3, and we are at the end here, which means we are going to put this one from this, the top of this last one here, like this, and this is where we are going to have that, like that. We are going to have 2, because we are going to jump on this one and make the last one here, like that. You can make like that, or you can actually just go for the juggler. You just go straight here. This now. Yeah, you go like that and finish up by taking these 2 last ones here. we have to find some place here for this. Let's make here, yeah, like that. See, because after all, every time you have one, let's take this row here. Here we have two. At the end of it, you have one. When you have two here, at the end of it, you have one, right there. One, and the way you go, these two. One, and then you go, you have two. Alternating. And that's how you're going to get three. At the same time, three here. It's because of alternating like that. And that is all there is with this pattern. And once you know how to do that, nothing else is difficult. See? End with two when you start with one. Except here at the beginning, because this is the beginning of it. Everywhere else, just make sure you start with two, and then you end up with one or two and one. And that is it. So until in my next video, people, I wish you well. Stay safe.